Okay, trying to put this entryway table together.
Just walking around, I'm trying not to spin that.
Just gotta go through the instructions. Bag of bolts and nuts and screws. G. This is H. Laying them all out on the carpet. D. D. These are all I'm standing in D. Nope, let's see. You want to mix that up. C. Let's see. And this is D. That's I. This is F. This one is not labeled, people. Oh, yes, it is. E. You gotta love how this come in pieces. I thought it was like a big box with like already like partially put together, but no. It's like this. On the box like this. Not put together. Nowhere near. This is gonna be a challenge. Gotta love my phone. I have the Motorola, we call it Razor flip phone. You can turn it to a pocket and still videotape for you. This literally in pieces, people. Like pieces.
I had to somebody had picked up and iron my clothes on Christmas Day because this was the only iron I had in the house. I had to put it on the truck.
Ouch, that hurt. It hit my leg. And then we got some more pieces. At least this part is like partially put together. It's labeled A. So this must be our side. So everything out of this box empty. So we're gonna try and get this working together. The first thing I need to do is take these. So we got several different bags of screws and stuff. Leg, the bottom. Guess this is if you want to strap it to the wall when you don't want it to move. May or may not use that. Screws labeled M, labeled L. Pardon me for being in my jammy jams, but today is a chill day, and I've been lazy all week. Said I had to at least get this going. I can't put my mirror up yet because I'm waiting on an order from Amazon where I am actually putting a steel cable strap on the back of the mirror just for extra security because the mirror is heavy and I don't want it to fall and hit the floor. So that's that. I'm gonna open this lid because we definitely gonna need those and definitely gonna use those. Okay. Gonna go to the instructions. At least my jammy jams don't have no holes or nothing. I know I should be dressed. I will get dressed because I gotta go outside with the. I thought with the hose thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably like simple and easy. Nothing real sophisticated or hard. Okay, first steps. This is all of what we have. See if it focus to put together. So we're gonna take G and H and put them together. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of been down in the dumps with my YouTube channel. Only had 3 people view my videos. I mean, like I said, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's. I know I'm an amateur at this. I haven't mastered the process and having like a legit camera. I'm using my phone. Also, my editing needs a lot of help. Give me some suggestions of apps, or not apps, but programs that I can use to edit my videos. Right now I'm recording and anything go oops is in there because it ain't completely edited out. Right now I'm sitting here watching YouTube right now. Look, I love her. She's a trucker. And her channel is so good. Slime pack _329. I love her. She is like, but I like a lot of people on here. I even watch some people from out of the country. Very interesting watching other people, how, you may find your new career. You don't know. But we're going to take G, H, and G. So we're going to take G, H, and G and see if I can get it to focus. There we go. And put them together. G. I need 2 G's and 1 H. Says G. So I guess we got that one together. What am I doing? Both GH? It's 3. So it's 4. Guess we keep going until we're done. Same thing 4 times. This seems pretty simple, right? It really does. Just reading and following instructions. One more. Now let's put the empty bag when I'm done into the box. Okay.
Alright, Slime Pet Nation, let's go for a ride.
Easy cleanup.
I want to go ahead and get a few things that I usually always wait to the last minute to do before I leave. I want to go ahead and get that stuff and put it on the truck. It is almost time to hit the road again. Today is January.
So we got that.
I think it's the
We
second.
got first part done.
I'm getting ready to leave.
Now we're gonna find F. That would be F. Right there. F and M. What is this? This is M. So I guess the
I'm
now.
getting ready to leave soon. I'm about to go get some stuff that I need, some tools,
Guess I should have ordered this up
oil, coolant,
because the little tool is inside to use. For the,
windshield washer fluid, all of that stuff.
I forgot to call
Water.
it. Like some kind
I
of
already got food and stuff.
tool.
I'm
I'm
not
say
putting
tool.
that in there until I
Because I
actually
might be wrong
leave.
and giving you wrong information. But now we're gonna take
Yeah, I need to get those big
these
wire, those
and
big
put all
wires.
4 of them together
The
in
ones
there.
I got, they
So
ain't
I'm gonna
cutting
lay
it.
that one
for
down.
the wires that I've been using.
So I'm thinking
Trailer.
it's going like this. And put the screw in. And we're gonna screw that.
But yeah, y'all about to enjoy this ride, or do y'all want to just see me driving? Making some noise.
So like soon we're doing, this is the lower shelf, bottom shelf. You hear slam pack underscore 362. I'm watching while I'm putting this together on YouTube. Check out her channel. This young lady is doing big things, and she's doing what works for her. I think we all get lost in the perception of what maybe our parents or somebody else may have idea of what they want you to be, and not what you always want to be. She's following her road, what she thinks that fits her and what she wants to do, which is nothing wrong with that.
Whenever I got my camera set up,
That takes a
like
lot of
outside
guts
on my mirror, I'm not
to
really
follow
talking for
your
y'all to
heart,
hear me.
your
I'm
mind,
just
and-
talking just to be talking.
and not always
Whenever the
fall into
camera
the
is
norm
up
of
here,
what
that's like my
everyone
dash
else
cam.
may want you or
What
think
it's
you
doing, man.
should be or should do in your life.
Pull them
I
pants
found that
up.
out
I don't know if y'all can see
years
them,
later, the
but I'm
hard
about to
way,
lose them pants.
always
That's what I was saying.
trying to
The
make
camera be sitting up here.
others happy
It's like,
and doing
I
what
be
they
talking
want you to do,
lower
and then
because
also
sometimes
being
I
confused
feel
in
like
what you want
I'm
to
yelling
do
because whenever I go
because
and
you
edit
don't
my
actually
videos,
have a
if I
idea
touch
or
my
a clue.
videos, it's loud. So it's not on my
Not
end,
everybody's like that.
probably
There's
on
sometimes
YouTube's end.
things that you
But
thought
audio
you
is
would
fine
be
whenever
or
I
do
listen
in
to my
life
videos, 'cause every
kind
time
of
I edit my videos, I make sure to watch them
changes.
on my computer.
It don't work
and
out
I
the way you
watch
think
my
it, the way you wanted it to,
on devices
and
before
it leaves you
it airs.
lost
on
in a place where you still trying to figure things out.
I got you on camera saying CR England pay good.
Life is a learning
That's what he said,
curve,
y'all.
and you gotta live it, make mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and
Let's
try
do
to
it.
do better. And that's just the reality
Somebody go ahead
of
and try to find
living,
some those heavy duty wire cutters. Yeah, you know how
And
like they put those seals on those trailers and
we
like
all
wires.
have to learn that as we go in life. Some learn it
So,
faster than others, and
ooh, I need some light.
some people are still trying to
Every time
learn
you
it.
come into a store, you just think of other stuff that you
It's
need.
kind of
I
easy
do
to be
need some light
lost.
bulbs. I want to get those changing color light bulbs.
Sometimes you have to go through some things
100.
to actually go through some things. Some people come in your life
29.
for you to actually find out who you are and where you are and where you want to be in life. Some people come, we always be asking questions of why this happened to us and this and that.
I need to change out some
Sometimes
bulbs in
it's
my
to
house,
shape
though.
and mold
It's
us
crazy. I done forgot
into
about it.
who he
All
already
these days.
had planned for us to
Now,
be.
all of a sudden, when I'm only supposed to spend so much money,
It's
other
just,
things come to my mind.
this is just my way of
Nobody
thinking,
there.
how I think.
Now,
I mean,
probably hit up a few more
comment.
stores.
Let me know if you
We got
agree
a
or
few more
disagree.
things.
That you
We
think
like gonna bore
maybe,
y'all all throughout this video. I told y'all this
different.
video
We all
probably
have
gonna
different
be
opinions. We all are
everywhere. I
individuals.
did
So
lose some footage whenever
that is to
I
be
went to Charlotte.
expected
Then
for us to think
I was like, you
different,
know what?
do things
I'm not
different,
even
and live
recording. I'm
different.
about to enjoy myself.
What's right for me may not be right for you. Bottle shelf,
So like I was saying,
y'all.
I really just wanted to
What's
enjoy myself.
right for the next
enjoy the
person
moment.
may not be right
Because when I
for
record, like,
the next
I'm
person.
not just
So
recording, I'm editing while I'm recording. So
now we're
I'm not
on
really,
step
enjoying
3.
the moment.
Ooh, they got a lot of stuff going on. Step 3. We got E. This is E. We're going to be putting the legs on it. We're going to need EM to attach
Still ain't heard
E.
nothing back.
We're going to attach E
The
to
first place winner.
the
That's
bottom
crazy.
shelf we just
I
created.
may pick somebody else. I don't
So
know.
we're going to take
I
all 4 out.
Norman's gift off before I
Then we're going to add
I wanted him to
these
do
legs
before
to all
he went
4.
back out on the road.
Like
He
that.
sent me some stuff for Christmas,
Simple.
man. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, I like
definitely
simple.
sent me a Starbucks
Just read
gift card,
on, read.
and that thing got used
Simple.
within 16 hours of me opening the gift.
We're going to screw them all the way
I had to do a
down.
pit stop over here. But my birthday is next month. This is what I want for my birthday.
I can fix the height later.
Or a new
It's just getting them on right now so we can put it
Yeah,
together.
and
I'd rather screw them all the way up.
But this last time it
So
cracked.
the
All the way up here. I'll show you
length
once I get home, but
is the same.
I'm about to put my YouTube video up here to play.
So when I'm putting it together, there's nothing wobbly. So just screwing them all the way on.
They
Like
probably
that.
got them set to automatically go to sleep.
And then
There's no movement for so long. But
I'm going to take one at a
you
time.
got me up on some computer.
Let's see, it says we did K, which was this.
They
So
must got some kind of kid
now we're going to
version
do
on
M,
here.
which is the screws again. I'm going to pick this up
Yeah,
because we're going to be
You know what I would
attaching
like for my birthday? Either a MacBook or iMac.
bottom
They're around
shelf
the same price.
to the leg.
I would greatly appreciate that. So let me get some more.
Like-
I want a new Apple Watch. Notice I didn't say I need.
Like
I just
that.
want one. But let me
I'm
go
just trying to
to
get
what
that
I came
out,
for.
that wrench thing,
I'm
wrenching
easily
now.
distracted whenever it comes to
So what I'm going to do is
electronics.
turn it sideways. Look like it'll be a
I'm
lot
not big. I don't care
easier.
about name brand.
And
I
to
don't
make
care
sure
about design stuff.
I'm getting this
But when
leg
it comes
screwed
to
on
electronics,
correctly.
that's me all day. Electronics, little gadgets and stuff like that, I love it. all the TVs. Yeah,
Got
put
that
on the,
tight.
Yeah.
Friday.
That's
So
what
we'll take the
Black-
next leg.
Wow. So that's when I came and bought this camera.
I thought I was gonna do this
Right
side
before
next, but
Black
my
Friday
mind
started.
said, Antoinette, do this side over here.
Okay, look.
Next.
Next, the following GoPro camera does not support external microphone.
Now I know I showed you all when I did my outside patio, started to process it in the walkway. It came out okay. Amateur, because it's my first time. Next year I'm planning on doing it a little better. I'll probably be able to do it better. Or just probably having it concrete and using the part that I created as a fire pit. I think that'll work out better. But I'm going to show you probably next week what the yard turned out to be. Because she's in need of a, I would say haircut, you know. The lawn needs to be cut. And guess what I just did? I did that in, right? So now we're going to do,
Anytime I edit my videos,
I think I'll
I
start
can hear
with this
myself.
end. Since,
Like,
you know,
after I export it, I can hear myself. I don't know if that's on YouTube and
I'm
or
over
what, or it's just some of y'all, and depends on how you listen to it. Like, if you listening to me talk through like a car system, the bass is gonna outweigh my voice. But if you listen to me straight to a TV or a phone,
and
like my
again,
voice is
I know you
very
all
loud
probably
and
hear in the background of
Cause
TV because I'm watching YouTube
from the Black
Slime
Friday
Pack
sale.
underscore
Watching all my
362.
videos.
I'm repping her channel because I like her.
Showing y'all this whenever
I love her content, positivity. I try to surround myself
It's crazy.
with positivity, and you know, when you feel like when you get down in the dumps about little things in life, bills, what have you, kids. I don't have kids, but my dog is like a child because she is hard-headed and she plays 24/7, toys all over the place. I'm cleaning up behind her,
but it's like
constant, but
how many TVs do
that's
a person
what
need?
what happened when you're a pet parent.
Food on Black Friday sales, house supplies, like cleaning supplies.
So here we go. We got the partial of the legs put together. So you're gonna put that down. And let me see if I can turn it so you all can see. Look, there we go. Partial.
Make sure with some trucking content. But this is the end of this video.
Turn it this way, just in case I'm just picking up and starting here so you can see.
And,
okay, so we have.
This wrap is changing.
Okay, so next is A. Okay, these are A. We have two of them, left and right. So I'll lay this one on top of there. Kind of turn the TV down a little bit. Proud of leaving my time. I'm gonna go watch this content. I'm like, watch me first. But looks like we're gonna. Okay, maybe because I'm not. There you go. Okay, let me go up and down. Okay. Let's see what's our next steps. So it looks like. We finished step 4. It is, let's see, tell you how many steps it is. 7 steps. If I decide to use the 7th step, that's like putting a hole in my wall, which, nah. I'm against putting holes in my walls. Okay, but, So we're in step 5 where we take,
But it is, I called them around 9.
if I'm right, I think these are L.
It's currently 10 o'clock.
Yep, small screws are L. So we're going to take L.
I was still going to have to do a split. I'm hoping
B,
I can get over there to the Walmart and park on side of
B,
the road.
D, and
Because
C.
there's no truck stops that's like within close range to this Walmart. It's in Henderson, North Carolina. So we're getting ready to head over there, pick this load up, and head on to North Carolina. Y'all, it's a Starbucks literally like maybe a half a mile down the road.
okay.
I was thinking about walking down there,
That's
but it
small
looks like
screws,
it's a
but I
road
do not
you
see
can go down.
any
Trucks coming throughout that road, so I'm gonna see if I can kind of
other
route my
screws.
way over there. Maybe
Okay.
get some Starbucks. So anyway, make sure y'all like
So,
this video.
C.
Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe and let's hit the road.
Okay. You see, I need, this is D. Okay, so these are C's. Okay, one here. Take one out.
So yeah, I'm trying my
And
hardest.
then we need B.
Starbucks. I was looking down this road because it looked like a residential area. See some trucks coming out, so it was safe for me to go down the street. So I just arrived in front of the
So
Starbucks,
we're
and how
gonna
about
take
it's closed, y'all? They actually just started building this Starbucks,
B.
and it's not open for business. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get out down this road because it looks kind of sketchy.
B. It's weird. B and C. Okay, so we're gonna be taking this, and I guess we're gonna be putting, taking this is there. This goes down. Okay. So I think the little ones go in here. Put these little screws into this hole. Try to screw it down. And I didn't play any music in the background time today because every time I do, I get copyrights and certain things blocked in certain areas. So it's gonna be more of me talking. But so put screws in there. So this goes on top. Because this one was, if I'm right, B. So this is my C. So I'm thinking, if I'm right, let's see, I gotta make sure I got the right, and that's wrong. So, I think we're doing it wrong. Hold on. No, I had it upside down, people. Here we go. Right spot. Right spot, right spot. And then we put those screws in. Get it where we want it. Say get it where we want it, want it, want it. I know my channel is kind of boring. But I've seen a couple of channels that I guess some people say boring, but if you find something you like, let me know. Like I said, I am new to YouTubing and just trying something different and also opening up, with doing things differently. You know, um, I am living on my own, trying to, you know, this late day and age, and just finding out a lot of different things about myself. Some I like, some I don't. I'm not gonna judge myself. Some things I can change and have. Uh, I find myself being more of a homebody and a loner. You know, I mean, being alone does not bother me. Uh, I have friends, I have family. I communicate with them. Uh, and then I choose, in so many ways, my peace as well. I don't like drama. I'm a Libra. It'll explain it. I don't like drama and I don't like phony people. And when I find out that you're phony and you misuse me, my trust, uh, I'm quick to cut off. Uh, some people, it may take me longer, depending on who you are and where we are in life as family and friends. But once I do get a indication that our friendship relationship was more of a give and you keep taking and not receive nothing in return in this relationship, and I don't mean financial or, you know, you're talking emotional bonds and, you know, just actually knowing what a real true friend or loved one is to us, that we don't take each other for granted. You know, life is too short. We never know who's gonna go. Young, the old, we all leaving here. That's one thing we all have in common. People be looking back at these celebrities and looking at what they have and how they live. And at the end of the day, we all gonna leave here. And those riches, that money, we can't take none of that with us. And in the end of the day, that money, those riches, jewels, expensive cars, expensive homes, and traveling here. Don't get me wrong. Who wouldn't want to travel like that? Who wouldn't want to have financial stability? And, you know, that's something I think we all would cherish and want. But it's all in now how you get it, what you're willing to do for it, and if there's consequences to everything that we do in life. There is definitely, I think I was putting that on wrong. Yeah, I know I was putting that on wrong. Consequences in everything we do in life. Some of it comes to us while we still here, and let's just remember, if you believe, because we all believe in different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all have different religious beliefs and beliefs, period. But not saying because you're a celebrity you bad or anything. A lot of those celebrities do go against the grain of, if you believe in God and the Bible and what they teach in church. Don't get me wrong, everybody in church, including the pastor, ain't living it. But it's not for us to say, it's for us to try to live it. try to do better. And when we know we're wrong and what we're doing is wrong, that's where the problem comes in. That we still do it so we can gain that financial freedom, gain that celebrity status, gain worldly possessions. We must remember, he said, worldly possessions over your soul, which is more valuable. The worldly possessions are not more valuable because we can't take it with us when we leave here. Your soul is supposed to be more valuable to you because that is what is going to make it through the pearly gates. Not your $1 million bank account, your private jets, and multiple diamonds and gold and jewelry. You know? Okay, you all, we have our shelves. That is the top part of this entryway table. So, back to the instructions. We have completely put together step 5. Now we're on step 6. Step 6 and so I guess right here. So now we're going to pull out the last set, which is I. It's 4 of them. So I'm going to lay this one down. And I guess they open up. It looks like, yeah, they slide like an X. So I'm assuming it goes after you put the, I guess we put this with, gotcha. So what we do is put the table part together first. So I guess this part goes in here like so. See, that's one part. And then the next part goes in. Uh-oh. Having an issue to get this part down in here, which I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay. Now, I got it in. Okay. So, looks like we have these in, so let me see what it says. After you connect them together, so I think we take these little screws to connect them and keep it connected into looks like I'm having a problem with a screw here. It doesn't want to track with the that's not going in. So what I'm going to do is screw these in first. I'm going to screw this one in. Go for the ones that's already, that one looks like my hole is kind of, doesn't want to. I'm going to do the ones that I already have in. So we got 2 more. again. I don't know why. Maybe I have it now. Got that out. On. This one in. So what we're doing is securing the top of the table so it does not move and come apart. Let's see if we can get the screw in. Always takes one. You found one part when you put something together that does not want to cooperate the way it's supposed to. It's always one. One piece. Like, did y'all do this right in the plant, in the warehouse, wherever you create this, did y'all do this right? But we got it. That was the only one that was kind of off. So I'm just tightening them all, making sure nothing is loose, making sure everything is tight. When you start tightening, you hear something like crack, you might want to stop, because you don't want to push your screws all the way through your wood or whatever material you're putting it in. You don't want to strip your holes. You want to make sure everything is tight and secure. So look, tabletop done. So next step with tabletop is going to be attaching it to here. And we need, it looks like, ooh, don't want to move that yet, but I do want to move it so I can see what I'm doing on this part, because you gotta open what I'm gonna do is put tabletop down, because it looks like I'm gonna have to put my screws in at the top right here to hold this piece up on. You know, yep, that's gonna have to be, because we have to do both sides, and you have to have this up. We have to have this up on there when we put that top piece on. So I know I got my other one right here. Open it up. Just like that. We're gonna turn this, try to make sure we don't make anything fall. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put that through that hole. Same here. So find the hole. So okay, so we're gonna Okay, so we're gonna take two of the small ones right here. I'm just gonna go down here. And I'm wondering, did I do something wrong? There should be a hole right there. There's no hole there. So, guess what? I just figured out I did wrong. You gotta take these out. I had them in right, but I have to show you something. So, I believe I done messed up, people. These poles.
And the winner is going to be lucky number, right over here now, you guys. Down on the end, number 10 is the winner. Wow, right there. We'll try it again. All right, guys, we'll play again. The winner, that was a close one. All right, thank you. 3 for 1 target.
So, I have to take the legs off. It looks like
And 3, 2, 1, fire. There they go. We got a full race. Watch it go to the top. Who's going to be the winner this time? Oh, man, is it close. Wow.
we were almost there.
Photo finish. The winner is
We'll be there soon.
number 2. Right here,
It looks like I put the legs on the opposite direction. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna show you that hole you see here is supposed to be on the outside. So we can screw that X piece that you saw down in that area. So I have to just actually remove those two legs on the other end. Because I had one right, one leg correct. These two. Have to flip them around.
Fuel is only going higher. Right now, fuel is $2.72, I think. The fuel is supposed to go
So
up
I have to take this
at
off.
midnight. So I'm going to go ahead and get this fuel.
We're gonna try and get it done fast. So now we know which way it's supposed to go. So that hole has to go on the outside. So this has to go
Y'all want to know what's crazy? I watch a lot of
on
social
the
media,
inside.
TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Reels, and all that stuff. I see a lot of female drivers, but anytime I'm out,
You know,
I barely see
I be thinking sometimes, like,
That's crazy.
people don't find me interesting or they find me boring. Sometimes I can be that. I did go this summer with a friend to Megan Thee Stallion's concert in Milwaukee. It was actually a good concert. Megan can definitely give a concert. And I'm going to put that post up, those videos up for you all to see. I don't do the, don't call me, I don't know, bougie or whatever, but I don't do the nosebleed seats. My friend don't either. So we had some good seats. I'm sorry I wasn't with, why when we was at the concert, we seen a couple of influencers on YouTube influencers and TikTok influencers. They were right in front of us in the section where you have to have armbands to basically stand. Baby, I don't stand for no hour or so. That's just not internet. I gotta have a seat. Even though during the majority of the concert, I think the only time I sat down was waiting for Megan to come out. And after the concert ended, and you know how you don't want to rush out with everybody else. Baby, I can't stand rushing out with everybody else. You still ain't gonna get out no time soon because everybody is trying to get out at the same time, and basically human traffic jam. So we wait until everybody else like kind of clear the concert arena, then we go. You know, that's just, I mean, you ain't gonna make it to the parking lot and out the parking lot any faster. Just being honest with you. You know I ain't lying. Cause when you at concerts and I paid for our parking online. So there was like, I'm not searching around, looking around for no parking. We parked right in front next to the arena. And for the price we paid, we should have. But Milwaukee, you need to actually do better on directions for people to get to their venue. And your police need to be a lot nicer. They are very, very unfriendly. When you see a person from out of town asking you for directions and you blow them off, that's not cool. And that does not make your city welcoming for guests. Not at all. So, Milwaukee, do better. But I actually have fun. I have not a clue what I want to do for my birthday this year. My birthday is in October, Libra, October 9th. But hopefully my finances is right and I can do something special for myself. Because I don't. Just because you don't have a man don't mean you can't go out and have fun. But yeah, this is like when you're trying to put this little screw in this little hole and hold this thing up is really difficult, but I got it. I think I'm gonna do this one next and then screw them in all the way. But
ain't even ready yet. I really could have told you this.
give me some ideas, people. You know, it's cold here in October, I'm not gonna say it's always cold in October, especially the beginning of October. That's when we start to sometimes actually get cold weather. I remember one Halloween when I was a kid, it was actually warm, and baby had you confused, think you was in spring. But like 2 days later, it got real cold. We was like, whoa, what happened? But I usually like to be out of the state for my birthday, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that this year, or even out of the country. I love when I went to Aruba. Me and my mom, my little brother went. That was a long time ago, but we went. Trying to do a big thing next year, not just for myself, but for my mom, because she has always tried to, do for her kids, her grandkids, and even when she ain't have. And my mother is a retired teacher, and I enjoy trying to do things for her, because even though, yes, it is her job to do for her children because she made the decision to have children, I'm blessed to have her, because there's a lot of people whose parents had them, and knowing it's their job to take care of their children, that actually have not done right by their kids. But we all make mistakes. We all live that. Shit. I know y'all heard that, and I did curse. Because I moved, and I'm praying I didn't break it. I did. But I moved, and when I moved, it looked like it's. When I moved, it moved. My screws fell. I should have known that was going to happen, because this top piece is actually heavy. And there was no way that I could actually do that. Moving without. Woo. That was one for the record books, people. Thought I broke it. I was going to say, I didn't broke it. I got to sit it back. But I didn't. But I know she wants to go to Italy. I want to go to Italy. And I'm going to make that happen, along with some more trips down the line. Now, I've been out of the country, but I've never been on a cruise. But after seeing all these cruises and these people fighting on cruises and acting so ghetto, it's like, is the cruise not a poor man's destination of traveling? Because it seems like the most, especially on Carnival. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking Carnival, I'm not knocking cruise people. It just puts me in an eerie feeling that cruises just look out like you're in a club somewhere. You got to worry about, things like that. It's like, who wants to go on vacation watching a bunch of people fight and act a fool? You can stay home to see that stuff like that. I can't, because I choose not to be around people like that. But
it is not overnight.
Well, I have a couple people, friends and family has been on cruises that, tell me good things about some cruises and, some bad lines. And, so, other people's experience ain't always going to be your experience. And you might wind up on a cruise boat and it's nice and, everybody is getting along. That's what I actually pray for, because I do not like drama and people acting like lunatics. And people, I'm finna show you the finished product. It is done. Hold on. Sister gotta get up. See, I put all the garbage in that box. My 2 screws have failed when this failed. But it is done. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I'm going to actually carry it over to, I really know I'm not going to use those straps. I don't want to put a hole in my wall. It's not going to happen. So bear with me, because we're moving, people. We're moving to where it's actually going to be. And it fits perfectly. It's perfect. Right where I want it. I'm gonna see if I can turn this around. I was trying to see if we can flip this, but I guess not. So, can you see? This is the entryway table. It's a small little entryway. I don't think I need anything bigger than that. When I put the mirror on the wall up over it and add some little things on top, it's gonna be right. And over here, I just gotta buy my little bar section. It's a bar for these 2 stools. And in that bar, it's gonna have like a the garbage. One part is gonna have an inside garbage can. But this is what we're working with right now. So tell me what you think. Send me some comments, some likes, some dislikes. Give me some ideas. I just brought this house last year, and I'm just trying to get some things together, you know. So the walls are bare. Like I said, I showed you earlier, I hung up that picture. I'm gonna hang up this mirror. And the mirror and the picture came out of my mom's house. When she sold her house, she actually got rid of a lot of she got rid of a lot of stuff. Paintings and stuff that she had on her walls, but she actually kept that mirror and that painting. And I was like, eventually she moving in here anyway, so it don't matter. I was like, I'm keeping that. I said, I got the gold and white marble thing going on up front, because that's what I don't know, I think I gave you the table here, and then the fireplace TV center thing. But I said, that gold mirror, that right there, that gold mirror, it's gonna go perfect up over that table. And I figure I'll get 2 little white, look, I don't know if you can see that area right here, this little spot here. Get 2 little white stools, put one here and one here. So, and then for the wintertime, a long rug right in here in this area. So when people come, they can sit on the little stools, and they can sit on the little stool and take their shoes off. My mom broke these like shoe covers. I don't know if I can. I'm bad at this, you all. The shoe covers are right here in these 2 baskets. So when people come in, they can put them over their shoes in the summertime. And in the wintertime, You just take your shoes off. Because these floors here, yeah. I am kind of mad. I came home like Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. I heard like the dog was in this room. The dog, she was like in here. And I'm like, what is that noise? I'm thinking it's gas or something. So I'm thinking it's gas at the furnace. So I said, let's open this door here. Open this door. Open that door. I ain't see nothing. So I'm like, okay. But I'm still hearing the hissing. It was hissing louder and louder. So I'm like, what in the world going on? Open up this door in the hallway. Outside the bathroom in my bedroom. Look. Water heater. Water heater out. All down in here. Full of water. And water just pouring out the water. He just pouring out the water. I'm like, oh my God. Move it. And couldn't get anybody in emergency Roto-Rooter. They was like, no, not till the next day or whatever. I'm like, I understand. Lady, I got to find somebody that's going to actually come out here ASAP, like today, and do this. And I remembered I had a plumber come out before, take the old water heater out, because I don't know if you see back in here, it's real dim and dark. All this was open and it was installation coming out, and the township wouldn't turn the water to the house on until I had the that done and passed the inspection. So I found his card, called him up. He is so freaking reliable. And he was like, I'll meet you at Home Depot. Went to Home Depot. Got this bad girl here. I hated spending that money. I really did hate spending that money. I was trying to save that money. Because actually that money was supposed for my deductible on my car. Somebody scratched my car and put a dent over my door. And I already did a claim. I was supposed to take my car in to be fixed, and then this happened. Yeah. I'm so blue. So he suggested last time to get that, I don't know if you all can see, it's a black tray. Goes over the wood. So keeps the wood from getting wet and protects the wood. And so, yeah. I had to buy a whole new water heater. Then you know you had to pay to have it installed. So yeah, when I say blue, blue. That's why I ain't really been in the mood. But I got up. I digress. I didn't need anything real big because I didn't want anything to take up the walk area. The front door. That goes into my other truck my mom has. But you know, I like it. It suits its purpose. It's nice. Nothing extravagant, but nice. So, probably, my wire for my mirror don't come in until tomorrow. So, what I'll do is tomorrow, after I hang the mirror, I'm going to get back on and show you all. It's going to be a short. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a short. Just to show you all the progress, and you all tell me how you like it with the mirror up over it, what it looks like. I might go to, what's that, Home? I'm going to check Home out and see if they have any white or gray stools I could put on a little round circle like gray stool, so I could put there, and people could sit and take their shoes off or whatever, put the covers over their shoes you know, make it simple and easy for people to start walking through my house because I don't like her. I know y'all see her on my carpet. She's in need of a bath. And I just washed this carpet and put it back out. Wintertime, I take it up because Miss Paul's here, goes out in the yard and come back in with mud on. I tried putting socks on her. I tried putting boots on her. She'll wear them. And once she get out the door, she kick them off. I had to go outside the next morning to find a sock that she kicked off. So she comes in and she get her dirty paws on a white and blue carpet. So wintertime, it comes up off the floor. I'm thinking about getting like a big gray plush one. I would say white, but you know what? Tell me, what do you think if I get either a nice fluffy gray plush one for the winter or a gold one to match? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Share my video, please. Please.